Thank you so much for tuning in to Awakening with Katina Love, my inner lovers. We are a spiritual enlightenment channel where we help you raise your consciousness and become your best version. Please subscribe to our channel and remember to click on the bell so you'll be notified of each and every upload that we put here on the channel every Wednesday. We have a returning guest, Danny Picard. Danny is here to help all of you become your best version and to help raise the consciousness on the planet, which is our mission here on Awakening with Katina Love channel. Today we're going to be talking about a new earth. Danny, take it over. We're talking in our conversation earlier about the new earth. Yes, a whole new world.
A whole new world. So yeah, there's many different perceptions of what people think this new earth is, and you know what I was talking about is that, you know, as we take self-responsibility and accountability for our own actions and our past and healing ourselves, we shift our internal frequencies. And as we raise our internal energies into a positive, and when I say positive, love, joy, happiness, we're returning and remembering the natural essence of who we are. As we start embodying that, we start seeing different things manifest through the perception of that frequency. So, does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So, and this goes in a law of attraction, like attracts like.
Yeah.
So as you become joy, you're going to have a joyful experience. Okay. This is physics also. It's scientifically rooted. It's epigenetics. It's all about that. Dr. Bruce Lipton wrote about it with the honeymoon effect. That what would it be like to be in a state of love just by changing your beliefs and knowing that you can. And so the earth is a beautiful, fascinating place.
It is.
We are shown that it is going through a hellish period through our media channels, through all these different things of what's going on. But also here's the thing is that, you know, natural disasters are called natural disasters because they're natural. Okay.
Absolutely they are.
The only reason why they're bothersome is because sometimes your $5 million home is on earthquake fault.
Right.
Okay, so how dare the earth bother you and your routine?
Right.
Okay, so the earth is a sentient being. It is already in fifth dimensional consciousness. It is an electromagnetic organism, as we humans are also. So in order to align with the earth's frequencies, we have to embrace being here and connect to it and ground into it. Okay? As we do that, we feel more connected, more safe, more aligned, but also you are able to live as an embodiment. You're able to more easily raise up into that fifth dimensional awareness, but also you can allow any of these energies that are coming in right now to in fact assist you in a more positive and productive way, rather than somebody going, oh my God.
What's going on? Why is this happening?
Ascension symptoms. So, you know, like the easiest way to resolve any ascension symptoms is by changing all of your beliefs into self-love and loving yourself, because that's the energy of the earth. That's the energy that's coming in. All these energies that are coming in right now are saying, we are teaching you how to love yourself more and more and more and more until you have no choice but to be love. As we become love and that integrated aspect of loving heart-centered consciousness, what you will start perceiving through the eyes of love is a reality that will reflect that, is a reality of magic and hope and manifestation and abundance, because that is our natural state of being as spirit incarnate. The
Absolutely.
soul, that is our natural state of being. We're all angels. You want to know why you see angel numbers?
Right.
Because you're an angel.
Right. We're earth angels. We are.
Mic drop. Mic drop.
There you go.
But here's the thing is that, so we have all these belief systems that we've been programmed to think that we're not good enough, that we're not that there's no way to be that. That's all coming from the mind, and we're moving from the mind into the heart. Okay, so as we move into the heart with all these shifts, we start creating the new consciousness here on earth. And as that new consciousness on earth raises in frequency, we gain more access to potential of increasing that momentum. Okay, the scales are tilted. What's confusing people is because we're being shown that the earth is having a hard time, because actually that's not true.
It's only from the human perspective, though,
Absolutely, right? Absolutely. Fear-based programs.
Yeah, program.
Fear-based, if people are stuck in a fear-based reality of fight or flight, you're going to view the world through chaos, not love and abundance.
Right.
Okay? So in order to reclaim that empowerment, center yourself, ground. Connect to the earth. Ask her how she's doing.
Right.
Hey girl, how you be?
Right.
And I bet if you
how
look
you
right down, if you imagine what's beneath you right now, there ain't no chaos going on 500 miles beneath the earth. Like, cool, there's natural stuff. And then even then, people are talking about hollow earth and, inner earth. Because there's different dimensional realities. As we raise in frequency, we have access to this multidimensional aspect of truth and what we see and what we are able to connect with. And so everybody is on a different vibratory level.
Right.
It's kind of like, what vibratory level do you want to survive on? Do you want to just survive, or do you want to thrive in a vibratory level?
Right.
I personally want to thrive because I've done enough of the suffering. I'm over that crap.
Been there, done it. Right.
But this new earth theory of there's 18 million, there's lots of other earths, but here's the thing is that whatever version of earth that resonates with you and that you want to be a part of, you can create through your own alchemization and self-healing processes.
Right.
Okay, so if you want to keep on focusing on an earth that sucks and it's trashed and everything's going away, that's you're living off of a perception of lack consciousness.
Right.
Or I don't know about you, but actually the earth is more abundant than it's ever been.
Right.
There's more clean drinking water all around. Mm-hmm. There's more ways of getting things to and from places. There's people have food, people, all these different things.
It's free energy. And
absolutely.
Electric cars and vehicles and buses are more popular, becoming more popular slowly.
Yeah.
But we are slowly getting there.
We are, and it's it's not going to happen overnight.
Changing. It's going to be a gradual change.
Where 20 years ago, the idea of an electric car was there, but nobody was like,
right.
Shoot, I remember in the beginning of my healing process, I'm like, healing is going to be like the center of what everybody needs to be doing in 20 years. But yet nobody even really, sure, some people knew about Reiki and some people were doing, acupuncture, but now everybody's doing yoga. Now everybody's doing this. Now everybody's a life coach. Now everybody's doing their part, right. Which is great, but we have to step it up another notch. And these different things, I think, with remaining as a, being in integrity of your own truth, and discovering what that is. Sure, you can build a multi-million-dollar business off of doing whatever, but what's in alignment with your heart is what's really important. And that is actually what's going to allow you to access these different versions of a more beautiful existence upon the planet that we're on.
Right.
You know, what Matt Kahn said once, he said, you know, Earth is the mothership.
Yeah. You know,
You
we're
know?
floating in space. Hello.
Right? But so many
We're
people,
floating. We're
totally,
just up there in space.
totally. Well, and so many people who are in the cities keep themselves in the cities. So their perception and their environment is of the cities. Now,
Mm-hmm.
going back to Dr. Bruce Lipton's work on epigenetics, he has
Mm-hmm.
found that, you know, the health and well-being of a cell is based on the environment or the perception of the environment, not genetic. Okay,
Right.
there's only like
Right.
what 4% or 5% of all disease is actually genetic. The
Right.
rest is preventable.
Right.
So if you're in an environment that's toxic, hey, guess what? If you're in an environment that's positive and supportive and nurturing, hey, guess what?
Right.
So through my eyes, yes, I ironically live on a property called Heaven on Earth.
I love it.
And the owners' names are Happy and Free. And they're the most wonderful people, and they walk the walk. We all do here.
I love that.
And it's, you know, and you couldn't, like, it couldn't have been manifested in a more magical way, you know.
You
And
manifested that.
I did. And at
Brought it
first
to you.
I was fighting it.
Wow.
Because I was like, things should be better than it is.
Uh-huh.
And I went there and I was like, oh, girl, this is like entitlement. Well, you turned into an entitled Snapchat queen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and now I'm just like so blessed to be here, and because it's providing such a beautiful platform for me to kind of launch from and feel embraced and nurtured and supported, and I can go hiking and watch sunsets every night. And,
I love it.
you
Right
know,
in
and
alignment with the new earth.
yeah, totally.
With Mother.
This is being out in Sedona and in this area is my new earth.
That's beautiful.
Guess what I get to do for fun? I get to go look for crystals in
I
the
love
ground.
it. I love it. I can't
I
wait
get
to
to
come
go
out there.
swim in a lake.
I can't wait
I
to
get to
come to
go
Sedona.
sit on a vortex, you know.
I love
So,
it.
you know, our reality is what we make it. But I didn't get here from blaming my past for being an inconvenience. I didn't get here from blaming myself for being a jerk. I didn't get here from blaming other people. I got here from going, okay, this is how it is.
Right.
How can I utilize it to make things better? Because I know that there's something more for me here.
Right.
And this is why, by doing this, it's also allowing other people the permission to do the same and to go, hey, I don't need to be in this mentality of the chaos of everything else.
Right.
I don't have chaos in my body. I don't see through the eyes of chaos.
That's beautiful.
Because I've learned how to heal myself into being in a high vibrational space to where I don't even have to try to deflect it anymore.
Right.
Okay. So that's what, you know, I've had people say, it seems like you're faking it. And I'm like, no, I'm not. It seems like you are. Oh, snap. That's deep.
Wow.
You know, oh, you mean by you living and working a job that is totally unsatisfactory to you in any way, shape, or form is actually denying yourself of the potential of who you are and who you came here to be. But there's these fears associated with, well, what if I am powerful?
Right.
What if I am awesome?
Which you are.
Thank you.
We all are.
We all are, but we've been taught that we're not allowed to say that.
Right.
You
so
know,
as we go into this new paradigm, which we're already in, with this new earth of ours, how can people become more conscious, more intentional, and go with the changes of the new earth?
Grounding, or what they call earthing.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer the term grounding because it's very in alignment with my old past of, you know, pagan, druid, earth-based philosophies,
Mm-hmm.
as well as Native American.
Mm-hmm.
connecting to the earth, allowing yourself to be present with the here and now moment. As you connect with the earth, you're also not moving off of your subconscious programs. You are showing your body and your soul that you are safe by being here and now and connected with the earth. Okay? So that's the number one most important thing that people can be doing right now. The next most important thing, keep dreaming. Dream
Yeah.
of the magical reality that you want to actualize in life. And then after you've dreamt it, how good does it feel now that you're there?
Yeah.
Now that you're there, anchor that feeling in your body and just know that it exists simply because you could dream it.
Absolutely.
This is how the multidimensional realities are occurring, and it's not about like effort. I have to get all this stuff done and be frazzled and completely depleted at the end of the day. That's actually going against the flow
right.
of the natural formations of manifestation and what we're gifted at this time.
Yeah.
So ground and dream, ground and manifest, ground and create.
And meditate.
Yep.
That's automatically.
Yep.
Off
Be
the
in your
bat.
heart. Absolutely. So, and
Learn to
then,
be present.
just by doing that, just by grounding and meditating every day, you're going to start noticing things subtly changing.
Yeah.
Another thing you can do, you can go get attuned to Reiki or different energy healing and learn how to heal yourself. And that's what I do. I teach a lot of that stuff. And I teach other healers, and I teach other practitioners. I teach doctors and psychotherapists how to heal themselves so they can be of more vibrance in their own practice. So if they're seeing a client, they come into this person who's taking care of themselves, then that person who's needing and seeking the information and the help are actually able to process through it so much more easily than if that person who is doing the healing work was depleted. So, there's so many things that you can do. Take care of yourself. And don't just do it because it's something you should do, but learn to want it and that it's something that's of importance. And if something gets in the way, because sometimes something does, it's not because you're a bad person. It's because there's an old emotion that has become habit that is not in alignment with your heart. And that typically will probably be guilt or shame or any of those things. So, how do we overcome that? By imagining yourself being free of that, creating the reality of living in that space that no longer reflects those old pains and traumas.
Yeah. So important. Well, thank you, Danny. Thanks again for being a guest on Awakening in Love. As we move forward to continue to help to raise the consciousness on the planet and help people become their best version. Any last thoughts?
I love you all. You're all doing good. Keep it up.
Thank you. Thank you. We need to hear that.
I know.
Yeah. And you're doing great too, and I love you too. Right back at you. Right back at you.
Awesome.
So thanks for tuning in to Awakening with Katina Love. Namaste.
Thank you.